I'm telling you.
Goody. Hello? I can't hear you. I
Can
can't
you
hear
hear
you. Okay, I think I can hear you. How is the audio
well?
sounding?
The audio is okay. It's okay. I can hear you very well.
All right.
Okay.
What why
We are still setting up, so just stay put.
Okay.
Okay. So you can off your mic now.
I bet Naija dey carry the crown.
You can you can off your camera if you want. Check by the left button. You'll see where you can off your camera.
Vediamo la pure trash, like you read this other side of book. Yeah, even the first thing is goes of good on
Abi,
trash, no? Yeah, position.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. There's nobody on the live yet, so let's just take a while. Let's just hold on a little. Some people will join. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Why? You can't join. Why? Okay. Seems it's just two people that can join. Oh. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
I
Can
can hear you.
I think it's just two that can join. Hope Jeremiah, I think it's just two people that can join. No, I think that's like the maximum for now that can join. So what we do is that we will do it bit by bit. Probably
Uh, As I just speak for all the people that
we'll give you the speaker. We'll call you up after a while. Is that okay?
Sorry, please. You said how many people can join?
I think it's just me and someone else. So
But I'm here. Hope Jeremiah is here, and he's saying he
no,
can
he
hear.
was supposed to be. He was supposed to be on the speaker, like on the screen. He was supposed to be on the screen.
Okay, let me. Okay, you know what? Let me and listen. Let me exit for him since him is more settled.
Oh, okay,
So him he can join properly.
okay, okay. Let me invite you. Hope. Copy link. Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm.
Okay. The speaker is better now. I think it's better now.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll do it bit by bit.
Okay.
Nobody has actually joined though. So I think you just share it. Can you share this live? Can you share the live? So more people will join.
Let me see. Copy link. Which is maybe you should just go ahead. Um, Go ahead. See the video will be up there, so people don't have to wait for a longer time before you actually watch the content for the day. I don't know if you are hearing me.
Um. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I can hear you.
I I said when we should just go ahead with the content for the day. Since people can always watch it later on, so we don't necessarily need to wait for people to join in before we continue.
Okay. Okay. You're very correct. Okay.
Because when people now join, want to watch the video, they will have to wait for a period of time before the actual, and so the wait time is becoming too long.
Okay. I think you're very correct. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for watching our live. Thanks for joining us. For those of them that will still join us later, thank you for joining and thank you for watching. So, as the topic implies, if you're seeing it, I don't know if you're seeing it on your screen already. We're talking about the the murdering, the unaliving that has been happening in Nigeria, the crisis, the insecurity that has been happening in Nigeria for as long as we can remember. Basically, as long as we can remember. For a long time, this has been a problem. I think for almost close to 10 years or more, this has been a problem. But it is looking as if this is when people are seriously talking about it. So if someone from outside is listening to us, like someone that is not in Nigeria now is listening to us, it's going to look as if this thing is just happening now, like it just started few months back. If someone that is not in Nigeria is listening to it, it will look as if this on our life it just started like maybe 2 months back or 3 months back. No, this is something that has been happening for as long and as we can remember. So first of all, let me introduce my guest. Um, his name is Hope Jeremiah. Hope Jeremiah, you're very welcome to the live.
Thank you, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, okay. So like I say, this thing has been happening for as long as we can remember. Just if I for just 2025, it's not even up to the end of the year. We can record as much as 7,000 people dead. As much as 7,000 people. And these statistics I'm giving you now, you will know that, of course, they will remove some things. They will remove. They will. It will not be as they will want to reduce it. So let's just say, for the sake of just like to make it official, they are saying it's 7,000, not less than 7,000 people just in 2025. April, May, January, February, each month, you always hear stuffs like this. You hear people, they murdered the 200 people, they murdered 20 people, they murdered. You can you just keep hearing these things, and I think over a time now it has looked as if it's a normal thing. It's like if you're even going through maybe headlines, or maybe you're listening to news and you hear these things, it doesn't even we don't even feel a certain way anymore because of how rampant this thing is. So now, first of all, we want to know, like, because they say it's some people say it's land disputes, some people say it's religious conflicts, and some people say they are using it to make money. They're using it to make money. You see them kidnapping and using it to make money. So, Hope, what do you think? Do you think this is this unaliving is as a result of religious conflicts, or do you think this is as a result of maybe they want to grab more land, like they want to expand, this Fulani herdsmen want to expand, or do you think they are doing it just for the fun of it?
Okay, personally, I think it's way more than what we actually are saying.
Mm, okay.
They come in the disguise of headers, cow headers, but in reality, that's not what they are.
Okay.
They have other motive,
Mm,
and I'm very sure that the governments are even aware of it. That is why everyone seems to be quiet about it and acting as if they don't care, because you cannot tell me that people are killing your citizens and you are saying it and you are turning blind eyes. So it's not just about the land dispute. I think it's something deeper than what we are actually hearing. That's what I
okay.
think.
Okay, so you don't think you think do you think it's a religious cleansing or something? Do you think, since you think it's more than land disputes, because from what we are seeing most times is always you always see videos. I don't know if you've watched some of, if you have not watched, I've posted some of the videos I've posted. You will see that most times they always go to farmlands. They always go to farmland. So how comes Ochukuchima? You always know that they always go to farmland. So do you think this is a religious cleansing, or I don't know?
I can't really say, because from what I've gathered, majority of the places that they are like currently disturbing are not just the majority people are northerners. So
Majority of victims, do you mean majority of the victims?
like no, not the victim per se, the states they are currently um facing. I think
Yeah.
majority of them. I mean, if it is just about religious Christian, I think they should be attacking the east, not where the brothers are, because there's no way that the brothers are not also in this. So I think it's something deeper than what we think it is. I
Okay.
think it's something deeper. Yeah,
Yes, I think things are not adding up to me, because okay, anyway, we've not gotten to that stage, but I think it's not really adding up because sometimes they you see this thing happen in the mosques. They go to the mosques. They go to the mosque.
exactly.
Yes, you see them. You see how many people has been murdered in the mosques. You see it in the church. You see it, but truthfully, personal, that one is my own personal opinion. I think I think Christians are being targeted because because when you watch those videos, you will notice that, okay, let's say Benue State now. Let's go. Most of the areas they go to, you notice that those are mostly Christian dominated areas. Go to Kaduna, Kano, you will just notice that most of the areas where these things happen are mostly Christian dominated areas. So, in as much as I don't want to just say it like they are modern Christians, but truthfully, Christians are being targeted. That's my own personal opinion. So, Hope, you do not think Christians are being targeted?
I won't say so. I can't say so. I
Okay.
can't say so because I've watched several videos and I've seen that when they kill, they don't come and ask, "Are you a Muslim or are you a Christian?" They just
But they know
kill.
the areas where Christian is. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, like let's say in every city we know where this particular sect is. We know
The,
where
the,
that particular
the truth
sect.
is that I don't know if you've been to a northern area before. I don't know if you've been to a northern area. Okay, I was opportune to serve in Kwara,
Okay.
and I served in a Kwara. Kwara is mostly is I think a good percentage of people staying in the north in Kwara they are northerners. A good
Okay.
percentage. I think more than let's say it's going to up to 70% are northerners, if not 60, let's say 65% are northerners.
Okay.
So they don't they don't they live together, they live among each other.
Wow.
So the northerners don't live aside and they don't live aside.
Yeah.
I personally I doubt that they are yes, it could be that, but I think the whole aim of it is to create a form of unrest
Okay.
in those cities, not majorly targeting of the not the this thing. Personally, that's what I think.
Okay. 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 At least you have little experience. You've been to areas where you're with them and you're seeing them. So now, do you think that there's something that these people will do for themselves? Like, is there something because the point is that in as much as we expect the government to do to protect Nigerians, to protect Nigerian lives, the government cannot love you more than the way you love yourself. So if do you think that there is something these people can do for themselves while they are still waiting for the government, which is over how many years now? Do you think there's a way they can help themselves?
Okay, first of all, um, um, I was meant to believe that we're talking about the I want to have a clear picture of what we're actually talking about here. Who
Okay.
are we talking about? Are we talking
Now,
about the
about
bandits?
the victims. Most of the
Victim,
victims are farmers, people in rural areas, people in rural areas, farmers, just people that stay in rural areas. When that these attacks keep happening, let's assume you said the Kwara, for instance, that you gave an instance with. Let's assume I am a farmer or I am someone that stays in those areas like in Kwara now, in the rural part of Kwara State now. And I know these people come. These people come. Maybe we've experienced it one, two, three. Do you think now, as an individual, there's something I can do to protect myself?
if there's something you can do to protect yourself,
Yeah, yes.
like in the farm, like is it something
Protect
like
your farm, protect lives, protect property, protect your farmland, all of it. All of it.
Okay. Um, that's a very nice question. What can you do? Okay, for farmers now,
Mm.
there should be a vigilante.
Okay.
For that, there should be a vigilante that is armed. A
Okay.
vigilante, that's one way. If there's a
Okay.
vigilante that are armed,
Okay.
for they people will not be invading people's farm yard like that. And
Okay.
another thing, also, the way it is now, especially from what I've seen, the killing that keep on happening. Um, the government are not doing anything.
That's the truth. That's the
The
simple truth.
government are not doing anything
That's
to
that you're saying nothing but the truth.
curb the current situation.
Yes.
But telling everyone, if everyone go get a gun to protect themselves,
Okay.
in
I
no
don't.
time.
Okay. Sorry to cut you off. Let me tell you something. There's a video I made. I don't know if you've watched it about a guy called Sunday Jackson. Sunday Jackson did not even get a weapon. He didn't even get a weapon. What he did when they attacked him in his farm, he used that same weapon that he was attacked with. He used that same weapon and overpowered these terrorists. End up murdering him. As I'm talking to you now, Sunday Jackson is serving. He's not. He's to be hanged. He's to be hanged. And the only thing that can save Sunday Jackson now is the presidential pardon. He has appealed over and over again. The only thing that can save him now is a presidential pardon. So now you're saying that people should get equipped, people should get weapons. Is that feasible?
Um, that's really, as a farmer you should have. We know hunters do have these guns. Hunters have guns.
Hunters.
Yes, hunters have guns. Farmers are also hunters because you going to the farm, you could come across animals.
Hmm.
So farmers are also hunters. So having a gun by your side, I don't know if, I don't know. Well, having a weapon,
Hmm.
right, knowing that the government are not helping, and this is something that has been happening over a period of time. Now let's take away. I'm going to take. Let's just take away the eye from, okay, the farmers. Now let's leave that one aside. Let's talk about the one that we see happening, that they coming to where people live, destroy the property, kill
Yeah.
people. So if they come, if we know that this is something that always happens, you cannot keep on running, and they will eventually get you killed. So having a weapon, knowing that the government are not coming, nobody is coming to save you. When they come, if you come out, those people, they are human just like you. When they see that you guys are being defensive,
Yes.
they will go.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
That most of them are cowards. If you see most of them, the few of them that are even caught, if you see them, you know that this one self, they just need you to kind of talk back or fight back. If you see most of them.
so the thing is that we cannot keep on depending. Yes, the system is corrupt because
My sorry
yes.
to cut. My question is that will you defend yourself and damn the consequences? Because there are consequences of defending yourself. There are consequences like I using Sunday Jackson as a case study now. He defended himself and he's presently is going to be executed. So will you defend yourself and damn the consequences?
Are we talking about the headers or we're talking about the bandits?
Is there a difference between the herders and the bandits? That's another point. Is there a
Okay,
herders? People Boko
okay,
Haram, Fulani Herdsmen, terrorists, the bandits, are they different? Are they different sects? I don't know.
okay,
Personally, me, I don't think they are different sects. I think they are.
okay, okay. Let me say something. I don't want to be biased. I don't want to be. Are you trying to say all nomadic headers are bandits? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. Look, what I'm saying is
Because,
that
because
okay,
okay, if you're
okay.
talking about if because the headers are a problem, the bandits they are they're also a problem. So when you keep clashing the both of them, I think that's where the confusion comes in.
Now we are talking about insecurity. Whether it's bandito, whether it is Fulani herdsmen, no, these people, this whether it's Boko Haram, oh, these people affect both lives and property. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, sincerely, I still believe they are one. They are one because initially it started at Boko Haram. When it first started, then it was Boko Haram this, Boko Haram that. After a while, we stopped hearing Boko Haram. Let me not say we stopped, it reduced. And we started hearing Fulani herdsmen, Fulani herdsmen, Fulani herdsmen. Now, Boko Haram has reduced. Now, you start hearing bandits. Now, first of all, this Fulani herds, I think people are kind of, will I use the word, empathetic more to the Fulani herdsmen. They say there are people that are rearing their cows. They need land to rear their cows. No. So why are you going around with weapons? Why are you going around with weapons? What is the weapon for? Do you understand? And why are you uprooting people's crops? Why are you uprooting people's crop? Not even you're not taking people to random bushes now. You're going to actual farms and uprooting people's crops and giving them to your cow. Is that how it be? Is that what? So, in other words, I'm categorizing all of them into one. That one, both the banditry is just one people that has divided their self to different sects. Now, okay, you'll be here, you'll be disturbing this, you'll be disturbing this the ones at farm. Us will be here, we'll be collecting money from this one. Us will be here. I think they are all one. So, Hob, don't you think they are all one?
No, I don't think they're all one.
So, what are the different?
They are. It's it's really funny. It's really weird that you are generalizing it because we see those headers every day on the streets. We see those headers every day on the street.
Of
They move.
course, we see the headers,
We
we see
move
the.
with a car. So if we see those, that means we are supposed to go and fight them since they are the bad guys.
If I'm
Because
walking
it's
on the
obvious
road,
if they're
no,
talking on
if I'm walking on the road now, as I am here like this, maybe I step out tomorrow and I see. The point is that, please, why are they even taking cows around? But anyway, that one is a discussion for another day. If I'm walking on the road now and I see cow and I see a full animal with a cow walking on the road, eating grasses on the side, I cannot confuse that one to be this terrorist Fulani herders. I cannot confuse that one because that one is going on his own. His thing is not affecting me. It's not affecting me per
do
se.
you know that same one that it goes into because not every time they walk on the road, they walk on it. There are still those same people that goes into the farm.
Anyone I see inside the farm, If in the morning you are on the road, in the next in the evening you're in the farm, that means you're one of them.
No, they cannot keep on moving on the road with their cow. They will block the movement. They will block the thing. So majority of the time they are in the bush because they move in the bush. It's only when they probably there's a cross or something that is when they go to road, but they don't always move on the road because of what they eat is on the farm. So I think the problem is when we are trying to bring all of this together. Um, I think the problem is when we're trying to bring all is we are able to pick the issue of headers. We tackle that. The issue of boundary, we tackle that. I think
Okay.
it will be more easier, it will be more better. Because okay now, yes, I am of the opinion that I was even talking to someone the other day that
Mm.
why will these people be roaming around with their cows? Is this something that happened in developed countries? It's not something that happened in developed countries. So
No.
yeah, that is an issue. That is an issue. But trying to generalize it that they are the same, yes, they might be because I feel like some of them even disguise as headers as well. I feel like some of them actually disguise as headers as well. Or you
Okay.
saying that every one of them
No, I never said
are
everyone. I only said those ones that enter inside the bushes, people's
okay.
farms, and uproot. Those
Can,
ones should
can
be categorized with Boko Haram and bandits. So from what you're saying, are you telling me now those Fulani headers, those ones that enters the bush and uproot people's crop and fight people in the bush, people in the farm, are you telling me now those ones should not be categorized as terrorists? I mean those
they
ones
are
that because they
they
actually
are they
murder
they
people
are
too,
listing they are terrorizing people.
but they're not
They are
terrorists.
okay. Look at what happens. Those people actually there's something called nomadic farmers.
Okay.
And nomadic farmers are those people that carry a cow.
Please,
It's
if
a
you are
type of
watching,
farming.
please, if you're
Listen,
sorry, if you're watching us, you can share this live. You can ask your question. We will answer your question from here. We'll discuss. If you think there's anything in your mind that you want to talk about, just type
okay.
it on the comment section so we can
Okay.
bring.
I was saying something. Nomadic farming is actually a thing. It's not something that is foreign. It's the same. Now, knowing that nomadic farming, first of all, is a thing. Now, when somebody is you ask about why did they move with weapons?
Yes.
When I'm talking about weapon, I'm talking about the aspect of knife and other not guns now because nobody is supposed to move with a gun if you're not a military personnel.
Okay.
So aspect of having sharp objects, knives.
Mm.
I don't know if you've been to the north before, but when I was in Kwara, I noticed some certain stuff.
Okay.
Those Fulani is part of their dress. I
Knife is
don't
part
know
of the
why. I don't.
knife.
It's part of knife. Yes, a machete. They dress. They have the machete and they have a stick. That is part of the. So now, even if they're in the farm, they have that. It's when I went there, I was surprised. I started asking questions like why? They said this is how they dress. You see them dress their up and down, and they will carry knife. They will tie
Do
it
they take
like a
box? Do they
eh?
take it to the box? Do they take the knife?
Yes, yes. When they go, they put the knife down and then
That
they
means
wear it.
that
It's part of this.
problem. There's a problem with them generally. Because if
You
you cannot
can't. you
go
can't
without,
say a
you cannot go
particular list.
even
We
to
are we
your
are
place of worship without a this thing. That means there's a problem with
that
you.
see that is part of their dress code. And one other thing, one, as a herder, you could be attacked by animals. There are different animals in the farm. So you don't expect me to go into the farm without having something to do and protect myself. Because if I'm practical, if my job is practically I roam on the street feeding my cow from state to state, I will need some sort of protection, like a knife.
Okay.
But when it comes to gun, that is where I draw the line. Nobody, if you're not a military personnel or you are not authorized to carry a gun, you should not carry a gun no matter what. But
Yeah,
for knife, for those sharp objects now, I've told you why they do that. One,
makes
from what
sense
I
to me.
see, the Fulanis, they always carry dress with knives.
It
Even the
doesn't
one
make
that walk on the streets. Why those one that are headers that they definitely move with a knife. So it's something that they move with.
personally to me
Okay.
it doesn't make sense to me that going with weapon is part of their dressing. That I think that's where the question we should even start to ask the question from, because if going around with this thing is part of their dressing, then there's even a problem. There's a problem. So now I we notice that there are there are every their faces are not in their faces are not go to TikTok now. They open they do live just like we are doing now. You say I'm talking about the bandits now because I like I said I think they are all one. They do live just the way we are doing now. They show their victims. They show the cash that they get. And now I'm looking. I'm coming from that angle now. If we can see them, why do you think the government is ignoring them? Why do you, is it that the government is kind of I will not say parts. I don't want to use the word parts. But do you think that the government is intentionally letting them be because they are not even hidden? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you think there's an agenda that the government is participant to it too that we are not aware of?
Personally, I very much I think that's the issue here. I very much think that I feel like to me, I feel like the government tell those bandits to go there and create a form of unrest in some certain cities, probably for any reason of their desire. Because you cannot tell me that your people are constantly dying and you cross your leg and okay, let's take for PH. There was a slight issue between our governor and the previous governor.
Okay.
Then our president flew all the way from this thing and came to Port Harcourt and made Port Harcourt a put. I think it was really a state of emergency or
State
what
of emergency, yes.
for over how many
Six
weeks,
or
and
six.
implanted a military governor, a military representative. So that's just for disputes. But this is where people are constantly dying, and you are adamant. You are, in fact, the foreign governors and presidents are applying to come and help you, and you come out to say that you people are all living in peace and harmony. So that means that form of unrest is something that you want it to be like that. You favor from it one way or the other. Because if not, this is something that you should go and be seeking for outside help. But someone is offering to come and help you, and you are telling the person that you don't need help, that you are okay. So
Um,
that means I'm very, very sure that they have something that maybe I don't think we've gotten the full picture. I don't think we've gotten the full picture. But I'm very sure that the government have something they are gaining
you know
from
what?
this.
Sorry to cut you. Do you know why? Why I asked this question? Why I brought up this? I looked at it from this angle. Now, first of all, few months back, the president made a speech. There was the unaliving was like how many? They murdered a lot of people that period. So he went to Benue State. They took a hall for him, arranged it, and all of that. He came and he made his speech. He said it was communal clashes. That it was communal. You know what communal clashes is? It's just like two people, two maybe in a village, two
Yeah,
communities.
I know.
Yes, he
Yeah.
said he termed it communal clashes, communal clashes, and I think him terming it a communal clash is kind of you're kind of lessening the picture of what is happening. Do you understand? You're making it look as if two people are fighting back, and that is not the case here. The case is that this is a genocide. Someone, a set of people is murdering another set of people unharmed. That is what is happening. But the president tagged it as co- communal clashes, and it makes me want to know if probably maybe he's not. Maybe they don't know what is happening. Let me just use that word. Maybe they don't really they don't know what is happening. Maybe they are too busy with other affairs of the country. So because of that, probably they don't know what is happening. Because if you're looking at the whole picture of this thing and you're tagging it as a communal clash, that means you fight me, I fight you back. I mean, we all know it's not a communal clash. We all know it's not a communal clash, but him is tagging it as a communal clash. That means probably he's not really seeing what is happening. He's not really seeing what is happening. Now, there's something I want to talk about too. We're talking about now the publicity. The publicity. Like I said, this thing has been going on for as long as we can remember. Forget that we are talking about it now and it's looking as if it's just there yesterday. It has been going on as long as we can remember. So now, do you think there is enough publicity? Do you think people are talking at people every day? We say we see the Gaza one, we see the Palestinian one, we see this thing, but we don't see the Nigerian one as much. Do you think people are talking about it the way it is ought to be?
Okay. I think um what is happening here is that Nigeria has gotten to a level of, or it's a normal thing.
Yes. Yes, I
I
think that's just
think that's the level because it has
yes.
been going on for quite a number. We all know. We
Mm,
all know what they call it banditry.
yes.
We all know this is something that has been happening.
Yes.
This is something that has been happened, but I think people have normalized it.
Yes. I agree with
Yeah,
you.
I know there was a time it was way louder than this. Everybody was talking about it. There was when it new started,
Mm.
everybody was talking about it. I think during good luck tenure, like
Yeah.
say our
That was
two
when it
governors,
started.
yes, it was very loud. I think in fact everybody was scared. But now we've gone to a level where it's a normal thing. 10,000 people was killed in Benue. It's a normal thing. 5,000 people were killed in Baoshi. It's a normal thing. I think that's the level we've gotten to it.
Okay. Okay, now let's talk about our religious leaders. Personally, I have a lot to say about that. Do you think our religious leaders, the prominent ones, the one that has big audiences, do you think they are talking about, do you think the way they are going about it is the way they should?
Personally, I'm not I'm not really
Your voice is
someone
down.
like you say.
I say your voice is down. You don't want to talk too
I'm
much on that.
talking. I'm trying to make a point here. Personally, I'm not someone that castigate against men of God. I'm not someone that castigate against men of God. But the men of God are not the people that have the highest reach. They are not the one that has the highest reach.
Do you know why I'm calling them specifically? I'm not calling
Why? Why?
calling celebrities. I'm calling pastors specifically because it looks like these people are doing it more to Christians, the Christian folks. So if there's anybody, any sect of people, any people that should champion it more, I think it's the Christian religious leaders.
When you mean champion it, you mean like to talk about it.
Talk
Let
about,
me like
you not just preach, not just staying in your fine pulpit and preaching about it. You go there, you see people in there are a lot of people in IDP camps, people that has been people that has
this.
left house, they have been displaced, a lot of people. How many religious leader will you say that, okay, oh, I have seen him, he has gone to I, because if they do, they will show it. We know they will show it, they will not do it just at the back. We know that those prominent, the ones we know, if they go there, people would know. How many of how many times have you seen that you see this pastor in maybe an IDP camp, or you see conscious effort? It's not about just standing in your pulpit and preaching it to every once in a while, which they rarely even do. Most of them even rarely do. I mean conscious effort. You're seeing that this thing is really disturbing this person, and this person is an advocate to this thing. Do you understand? So that's the angle I'm looking at it from.
Okay. Mm. Okay, personally, I think the men of God are not talking about it the way as much as they should, because this is a big blow to the Christendom. But I think the issue is that they are trying to limit their voice because of. I think what they are trying to do is to limit their voice because of not limiting their voice per se, because most of them they should talk about it. I I I tend deeper life most of the time, sometimes. And WF Kumoy, he always talks about to pray for people. It's always a point of a prayer request, always.
Oh, in light to my end. We can still continue with we can hear our voices now. You don't need to
You
say.
can just mute your mic now and then.
No, I'm not muting my
So
mic.
I mean like you can just
Mute. Yeah, okay.
off your camera.
Okay.
So he talked about pray for those in in the north.
Okay.
He talked about pray for your our brethren in the north.
Has he ever gone to visit them? Using him now as a case study, that's WF Kumi. Have you ever read any news or seen
Hey,
any that he went to visit people in IDP camps or victims of these people, the people that it was affected? Have you ever seen such news?
I've heard that he did um retreats, crusade in different if in those kind of places. There was a time that I think it was in Benue. I think that was not this. I think that was some years back. There was a time he went to Benue and there were people say, this place is not safe. They are throwing bomb. But he said that, let me see that person that will throw bomb. So he did. He went to preach. He went to preach.
Hmm.
He did a crusade.
This, sorry to
So
cut you, going to preach where there are crises and going to
yes,
visit that are affected is not the same thing. You know, it's not the same thing, right? As in, you're going to where, let's assume they murdered my mother, my father, my sister, my uncle, all my family members, and you come to that community and what are you preaching? They murdered me for being maybe a Christian, and you're coming to preach to me. What? How is that? Is
see,
that at that time?
you need to understand. Another thing you need to understand is that pastors, a pastor that does stuff and shows, I don't think that is really a man of God. I can say, okay, this is a man of God. They could do something. They could actually do all those outreach and send funds, but you might not hear it. If you're not in, you might not hear that, okay, funds was sent from this thing to help the killing in this thing. You might not hear it. There are no influencers that come and post and do things and post on the gram or on the social network for people to see, to give them likes. Majority of these people, if what they this thing, they don't go there and go and do for publicity sake.
The truth is,
So I'm sorry if you think they do it, they should do it so that people will say they have done it. A real man of God don't do things for clouds. You are not even supposed to know if they did it or not. It's the
okay.
impact that matters.
Okay. I'm not saying they should do it for clouds. The truth is that that is why I keep saying going to see. There's something that happens when someone that you know is an authority in a particular field, eh, comes to see you in a trying period. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. If you're doing something and for some reason you're having challenges as a result of doing that thing, there's this what comfort you get when you see that someone that is more like a father and an authority in that particular field comes to tell that, okay, try you this. So this one you're saying, if they do it, they will not do it publicly. We even need publicity. Do you understand? We even need it to be public. Because, for instance, there are a lot of IDP camps. A man of God can go to, maybe, let's say, an IDP camp that is in Benue local government, maybe Benue State, a particular local government. Do you understand? Now, he might go to one local government. It is when people know that another IDP camp that they'll say, oh, okay, this man of God is in this local government. Oh. Only the fact, only the fact that I know that, okay, this particular man of God is in the next local government. Oh, there's a possibility that he might even come here, even if he end up not coming. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even if he ends up not coming, there's this way I would feel that, okay, this man remembered us, so at least he knows that we are existing. There's nothing like doing it and hiding it. Me, I don't agree with that one. Because the outreach they are going for, is that one hidden? That one is not hidden. When they go, like you said now, that he went to do he went for a crusade. Did he hide the crusade that he went for? He did not hide it. There was a flyers were given. People were invited. So why is stuffs like this not public? Why is stuff like this not public?
We want to look for. I know we are trying to like look for where you point you
No,
point
no, it's not
you
like looking.
point finger.
The
No,
point is
that I think that is what it is now because we are trying to
no,
that
no.
this is not
You can
this is
blame.
not the
You mustn't blame
see this
everybody.
is not the problem. Everybody, every single person should have all hand on deck. All hand
Yes,
on deck. Every single person.
yes. And if there are
All
people
every single
that
person. People that
complain,
even have more outreach should do better. Yes. Men of God should do better. Yes. They should do better because this is the Christian. They should do better. But pointing fingers on them, I don't see any I
why
don't
would
see how that solves any problem.
I
I don't see
point even two fingers at them? I will point even my five
you
fingers.
can you can keep on pointing finger, but will that solve the problem? I think what people majorly like, they like, okay, it is not working. Look at where we point. Is
Okay,
okay in your own clothes. What have you done to like tackle this issue?
I'm talking and I've been talking.
Good, good.
I'm talking. Most of them has not even talked to me.
Leave, leave what people will do. Focus on yourself. Focus
You
on
know
what
why
people
they
you can
you know
influence.
why we need to hold them accountable to talk. These people are they are role models. People look up to them. They have they have audiences. They have people that if they come up and say let's do this, they have people that will join them and do those things. That is why you are not you cannot even compare yourself with them. What is placed on their hand, it is not what is placed on your hand. The capability that they have is not the capability you have. Most of them can sit one on one with the president. They can. Can you do that? So there's no way you can tell me that I should focus on myself and leave them. It's not possible. Now, I think
They are not the problem. You're making it sound as if
do you know it
they
was
are the
with a small congregation that dragged Donald Trump into this. A reverend that does not have a big congregation. I think his congregation is not even up to 200. It was his plea that dragged Donald Trump into this. Do you know that?
I'm just saying about it now.
It's not as if he didn't know or he has not, but this one that is happening now, that is looking as if we are now saying, okay, Donald Trump is coming. It is a reverend that made it, and he made it so he was saying it as it was his plea was one of the videos that Donald Trump saw and said, no, this cannot keep happening. Now, talking about Donald Trump now, personally, Donald Trump said he's going to come. Now, first of all, since I think it was even since he said that he's going to be coming to Nigeria, that this whole thing started talking, everybody started talking about it as if it's just happening now. Okay, what Didu World Dare, you disagree with me? You, you can just type your question at the distance. We'll talk about it. So back to what I'm saying. It is this Donald Trump that is saying that okay, he wants to come now, blah blah blah. Personally, sincerely, if I'm to be sincere, there's not been anywhere that Americans have gone to that got better. Personally, there is no way that Americans have been to that has got better. But still, it's more like you're in your house. Your papa is not doing what your papa is supposed to do. So much that is given to your papa in terms of resources, and he's not doing it. And someone from outside wants to come to that your house and fix, and that thing that your papa is not doing is causing so much havoc in your house, and someone from outside now is coming and telling your papa that if you don't do this thing, I will come to their house and do and fix it. And then us that now like the children, we are now saying, please don't come, oh, because if you come and fix this problem from there, you will collect the little one that do you understand what I'm saying? Truthfully, Americans do not do anything for free. That's the simple truth. They do not do anything for free. But then, but then, do we still want them to come? Do you think Donald Donald Trump coming to Nigeria is a good idea?
Okay.
Okay.
Donald Trump coming to Nigeria. First of all, I see it from the start that this problem is more than what we are seeing. I think
Okay.
whatever is going through now, what we are experiencing now, it's more like a build up for whatever the government they have in plans for
Oh,
us.
okay.
So now Donald Trump coming to this thing is Donald, Donald Trump coming, Donald Trump coming
Mm.
would destabilize those plans they have. Yes, it might not be all good, it might not be all rosy because personally I don't believe that any people just do things out of the goodwill of the nation of their
Uh,
hearts. It could be
exactly.
that too. It could be that too. Yeah, I'm not taking that off the board. But whatever it is the truth is that we claim to. I heard you use the analogy of your father is not just someone from outside come and do. I don't think Tinubu is our father. I don't. I'm sorry to say
President,
he's
oh, whether you like it or not, for now he's
he's
your
not.
president.
He's there could be a man in the house taking responsibility of dad. But that man is exploiting, trying to gain as much as he can for his personal self. He's not doing it because of the love he has for his children. He's doing it because of okay, he's there and what he's gaining is passing is way more than what is being released. So don't use Tinubu as our father. He's not doing things for as a father.
Hey.
He's trying to destabilize the country as much as possible for his own selfish interests. For his own selfish interests.
Okay.
So
So
yes,
I think Donald Trump is allowed to come and
it might not be as bad. I don't think the whatever Donald Trump is coming to get for now to be as bad as what Tinubu and his caucus are doing currently. I don't think so. We need him to come.
you need
We
him
need
to
him
come.
to come. Yes, we
Are
need
you
him to
serious?
come.
Someone is
Yeah,
on the
we
comment and he's saying that how did it go when they went to Afghanistan, Congo, and Uganda? I think it was Deduwu Dare that made that comment. And he's saying that nowhere, he hasn't gone anywhere, and the place remains the same. That's what he's saying. So, do you think we should risk it? Because if you
me,
go
I
to
feel like
if you go for instance now Congo, I think what Congo have is gold. If you see what is happening to the Americans are there now, if you see what is happening there, you would cry, you would weep. So, do you think we letting Donald Trump that we might get to that stage where even surviving now, it is not even about your natural resources now. Barely surviving now is even a problem. Do you not Are you not scared that we might get to that stage?
um somebody that is dying, like I don't know what adage to use, but someone that is currently at gunpoint, like is literally dying. Like if even someone that comes with a drop, let's say Someone has not eaten for days,
Yes.
and someone will come with food, even if he hears that the food has poison, do you know that person will eat? Because of that person need that food. And
Yes.
yeah, there might not be poison, it might just be,
Yes.
so they will rush and eat that food just to quench that thirst.
Yes.
So I feel like we need a change. We need somebody to come, because at this point, the government are not doing, and it will only get worse.
So
That's
Trump
not the
should
truth.
Trump should
Trump
come.
should come, yes. Trump should and do what he want to do. Then,
Ah,
as time goes by, I think Nigeria would, when Nigeria have a leader that wants
that one
what is
becomes
best
a problem.
for
We
the
will
country.
cry about that one. When America, but you know that if America come, you can't drive them away again. Oh. Sure, you know.
Nobody is saying that they should come
When
and
when they come
and
now, maybe we start having a problem with them being here. You know, we cannot. Those ones is more like someone that is you can. There's nobody you report them to now. You can't drive them away. They don't come. You say they don't come. Oh. I hope you know that.
if they come, if something can still be done, if they what they are building is not something that is favorable to us,
You will not do.
we can always say no.
So you how will you drive them away?
We could drive them away if
How?
need be. If need be, we could drive. The truth is that, should we keep on? Are you trying to say that we should cross our leg and just while away?
Me, I don't
And
even know. You know how confusing this thing is because for decades we've been crying and weeping no solution. So since but I know there is nowhere they have ever gone to that got better. That's just the simple truth. There's as a matter of fact, few I think that was early this year. Americans were accused of being one of the people that was sponsoring these people. Don't know if you heard of that one. They were accused. A
I
senator
think
in the
it was,
accused.
yes. I heard of
Yeah.
ISIS. The
So
talk.
if that thing is anything close to true, if that thing is anything close to true, so what is the guarantee that when they come, when they come, it's going to get better? What is the guarantee? Because there is nowhere America has gone to that has gotten better, sincerely. There is nowhere. Nowhere. As in not if I can't even give one example. Congo, Libya, Afghanistan, nowhere they have ever been gone to that it got better. So I don't know. Do I want it to be the way it is? No. Do I want it to remain the way it is like this? No. But do I want Americans to come? Me, self, I don't know. I don't know. Sincerely, I don't know. That discussion is one thing that when someone is in between, I don't know. But now you're saying with your full chest, you want them to come.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
They should come with their full chests.
Yes, they should. The point line is we actually need a change. We need help.
Okay.
We need help. We need help. We cannot keep on we cannot keep on dying. We
Yes.
cannot keep on hoping on the government, and the
Yes.
government are not doing anything.
Yes.
We
Yes.
cannot keep on doing it, because now it is just at the north. Very soon it will spread to the
Yes.
east.
It has already started entering Enugu. It has started coming to
So in no time, these people that we are just will be everywhere. And by then, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
sad. It's so terrible.
So this is, yes, but me, I don't. I know that those people, they always have ulterior, when they go, they implant something that they will be profiting. Yes, I know that. I know Trump is a business. Anybody that knows Trump is a
The
business.
natural resources have not benefited us so far. Oh. It hasn't. If it's the natural resources,
But the natural resources now, is it
the
is it is
government,
it is it is it
yes.
benefiting us now?
No way, it hasn't. It's not.
Nigeria is a very blessed country, but the only blessing is only on those politicians. They are the one that benefit from the blessing of the country.
Okay. Thank you very much, Hope. As in you've really told us from your own insights. Um, Personally, me, I will not knock my 100% chest and say Americans should come. But still, I do not want it to be the way it is. Personally, I will not allow it to be the way it is. So far, at least I'm happy that much publicity, especially international audience, that people are really seeing it now. I think the reason why we are not even talking about it, we're not talking about it, to use that word, is because it has not affected us directly. Most of us, people from the south, people from the southwest, it has not affected us. So I think that's why we are not talking about it the way we should talk about it. But I'm happy now people are seeing it. People from all over the world. People are seeing it. People are watching it. So thank you everybody for joining our live. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Hope Jeremiah. Thank you for everyone. I know most of you are not even commenting. I'm just seeing this Dare here. Thank you for everybody that has joined this live. I'm going to be stopping this live here. Thank you very much. Please do subscribe. If you're watching, please do subscribe to our YouTube. Subscribe. We talk about things like this. We bring up issues like this that concerns us. Talk about it. So please, if you're watching us, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like it and on our notification bell so that when we post videos, you get notified. Okay. Hope, do you have anything to say before we end this thing?
Nothing. I don't have anything. I'm just happy that I was here and happy that we
Yeah.
talked about this.
I'm happy to have you
Yes.
too.
Um,
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. Right. Bye bye.